You stopped being who they needed you to be. I can't stop thinking about you. Came out immediately. They are really shocked by this change. It's like they feel like you changed up all of a sudden. You know who it is if it's for you. Held back for reasons beyond my control. They feel like they could solve this somehow if they hadn't held back. They feel like it was their fault for holding back. But it wasn't in their control. Like there was something preventing them from being who they wanted to be with you. And they feel like that's why the sudden change. Like they used to be able to count on you, and now they can't. What else do they want to say? Look, it's just for your intuition. You know who it is if it's for you. You know. Someone's being very passive-aggressive toward you. Look, I'm just here to confirm for you because they're being quiet. And they're trying to act like nothing's going on. Or they might have just stopped talking to you and not said why. You're my angel. Guilt trip. At least at one point. That's how they got you to do things, huh? I got guilt trip. Just really manipulative. Like someone who knows how to work you, or at least did, and you caught on to it. Now, I'm not trying to say you could be easily worked, but, you know, your intuition was actually telling you, but this person really knows how to finagle and how to do things with guilt. So that's why maybe certain things happened, or maybe there was evidence of things, and look, this person also didn't portray themselves honestly, and I think that probably is obvious. Because once you saw the truth about them, you left. Or you stopped being who they wanted you to be. Like you finally said no. Or they just pushed it too far to the point where you had to say no. Man, cards on the floor tonight. I thought I was doing so much better with that. Anyway, I wanted things to be different. You were my rock. You were the one who got away. You got away before they could say anything. Like, by get away, what I mean is change. Like, stop doing the thing that they wanted you to do. I'm going to spill tea, Oracle deck. Do we have clarity here? Clarity. Please give us clarity. Give me some cards that resonate. The floor again. Mixed signals. That's what I mean. They can't stop thinking about you. They're still holding back. It's just weird. Like, they really try to manipulate you, but they really feel like you're their angel. You're their rock. Their faith in humanity is destroyed. They're just not talking about it. Yeah. You, like, destroyed their faith. At least that's... Look, they're very melodramatic. I'm getting very melodramatic here. Drama queen, king, whoever. Anyway. Temporary distance. Oh, yeah. Might be more than temporary. They're hoping it's temporary. It says things may reconnect later. I mean, that's what temporary means. But, yeah, they're hoping because they lost a whole lot more than they expected. They wonder if you change this much, what else has changed? Like, it just seems like a turning point. They don't know what to think about that. They're very upset, disappointed with themselves. Confession, doubts surface, love triangle. It says a hidden emotional entanglement is present, but that doesn't necessarily mean romantic. I mean, I know it says love triangle, but it could be love in other ways. Like, that's what I'm getting from that, or it could be romantic, but I'm really getting, like, people ganging up against each other, like triangulating, if you know what that is. It just means, like, getting people to, like, pitting people against each other. There's different ways to look at it. Anyway, it's a narcissist tactic. Anyway, trying to get other people on their side, trying to get people to side with them and vouch for them and tell them they were right, tell them they didn't do anything wrong. But doubt surface. There's so much trust in you is starting to waver. Yeah. See, they're still holding out hope, even though the trust is really gone. The thing is, you really didn't tell them why, you just changed. At least that's how they see it. You either cut them off completely or you just said no, but they feel like your attitude toward them has changed and they don't know what to do about that. They feel like you manipulated them in a way, or how about this? You made them feel like they dug their own hole, like you sat back and watched it, and they feel dumb now. So that's why they want to confess their true feelings. Like, they actually have a new respect for you. This has actually made them really reminisce, and yeah, even though they feel stupid, and that's why they're ashamed, there's a big part of them that wishes they could confess their love for you. If not like love, like true feelings, you know, like there is a genuine side to this. Like I said, that you were their rock, you were their angel, but they took advantage is really the vibe. I'm just getting like even a parent or a grandparent or someone who used to fund like a grandchild, and suddenly they're like, nope, I'm not giving you anything else. It's like, I can't come to mommy or daddy for money anymore is sort of the vibe, but it can be way more than that. More like emotional support, or just all kinds of support. Like they thought they could count on you in other ways too. And suddenly they feel like you let them down, but it's because they let you down first. And that's what they're upset about. If they had a chance, they actually might confess, like in a moment of weakness or under a substance or something. They might confess that they really have these feelings. Oh gosh, I just got that. I'm getting the feeling of, you know how some people, if they drink too much, they start love. I mean, it's like a love fest. If you've ever known these people. And I think sometimes it's the mood. But anyway, this is someone who would just be like, I love you, man. Like, I don't want to lose you and all this. Like, that's when their real feelings would come out. And they'd mean it. They'd mean it. But there's still just an element there of them not understanding how much they put you through and how much they took advantage. So take that for what it's worth. They know they took advantage now. And didn't really bring much back to you, you know, like you didn't get any value for what they took. Okay, look, say no. You will know the right time, question everything. Oh, they're so mad at themselves. The ball's in your court, basically. Okay, question all communication. Like I said, if you're still in contact, now you know the deal because your intuition was already telling you. You already know what's really going on. Oh, anyway, you will know the right time to say no. Keep saying no. It's taught this person a big lesson. Because they are split down the middle between like wanting to manipulate again and then wanting to never manipulate. Oh, they're split down the middle. Or I'm just getting like, they would shape up for a little while, but then they would go back to how they were. Because for them to feel this way, for them to understand how much you meant, you had to go away. And that sucks. That sucks. I'm really sorry, but this is someone, and I don't mean to smile. I'm looking at myself. I'm like, I don't smile. I'm not happy about this. But this is someone who, you're not going to have this in a close way. They're very detached. They sort of just want what they can't have, is what I'm getting. Like, as soon as they had you back, even as a friend, as soon as they confess, the drunken confession, whatever, just an example of something else, but once they pour all that love on you, once things are back to how they were, they're going to go back again. This person wants desperately to change, but they don't realize that. And I think it's human nature for a lot of people. You want what you can't have, and that's really a lot of it. Because once they had you again, they'd be taking you for granted again. It might take them longer. They're learning slowly, but you deserve better than this, okay? You really do. And better is coming. Better is coming. Because I'm getting for some that you really miss this person. Even if it wasn't romantic, you really miss this person. They were very important to you, and I'm sorry. But may you find someone to replace them that's even better suited, won't take advantage, won't put you through whatever this person put you through, or may you know that this person changed and everything's great. Look, for some that might happen. Okay, use your discernment, use your intuition, because I'm getting that for some, for real, that enough time could pass where there could still be a connection there. It's all really in what you want and what you want to see, what you project into your reality. I know, that's some high-level spiritual stuff that a lot of people haven't grasped yet. Still trying to wrap my head around it, but I know it's true. Anyway, just a theory. that you are creating this. All is mind. If you really want this person to change, imagine them changing. Imagine them changing. Because they might just be players in your game, okay? And if they don't want to change, they won't change. Okay? But just imagine it. You know what? You'll still draw in a frequency of someone like them who gives you that feeling. I've gotten a lot of downloads about it. And trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Because I just got that, I know it's a rare occurrence, but for some of them, they might have learned and they're just like, I'm not going to do this again. But use your discernment. Use your discernment. You naturally protect people. That's what they want more than anything. That's what they really want more than anything, even if it's protecting them just with silence. They want your protection, and that's what they miss. There's a big mentor vibe here, like someone who took your advice to heart, someone who was malleable, who listened, who was changeable, malleable, changeable, like listened to your advice and went away and changed, and you noticed the change. Like that did happen with this person. But it doesn't mean it's a full change. But progress is progress. I'm just saying, don't overlook anything. I mean, the main takeaway is don't overlook anything out of loneliness or fear or sweet talking or love bombing, whatever. Don't overlook. Don't let this person take advantage again. They put a lot of faith in you, and that's the whole thing with this person. Okay, the number one thing to look out for here is with guilt manipulation. Are they going to go back to that old way of, you're the only one who ever helped me, I miss your protection, I miss all the stuff you did for me, like, I don't know what I'd do without you. It's someone who does a lot of that. I don't know what I'd do without you. Certain phrases like that. Not that they're always a red flag phrase, but this person tends to do that, and it can be very manipulative, depending. You know what I mean. If that's for you, you know what I mean. Something to watch out for. You attract healthy relationships. That's telling me, that always tells me that whatever we're talking about here wasn't healthy. So may you attract the healthiest of relationships. People who won't take advantage, won't use you unless you're getting something out of it. In that case, it means you're not being used. So anyway, may it be a beneficial relationship if you get back together. And don't be afraid to imagine this person, to manifest them. Like I said, you'll manifest another version of them. Okay? It's all in your mind. You'll manifest someone with the same energy who's better. Okay? Don't be afraid. You attract healthy relationships. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.